Just quickly, these guys are three of our volunteer drivers. You've got John, Mac and Jim, absolute stalwarts. They paid me to say that, by the way. But they're responsible for bringing in patients for day hospice, outpatients, clinics, etc., physiotherapy, so all manner of things, and they get called on very regularly to get in their cars and whiz out to Tenterden or somewhere to pick someone up, and they do it willingly. So if you want to work with these guys.
There we go. Yes, I'm Helen Sharp. I'm from Academy FM. It's the new community radio station in Folkestone, and we're doing recordings about the local charities and work that happens around the area. And so I just wanted to ask you why you chose to volunteer for the Pilgrims Hospice.
Well, I retired about 5 years ago, and my sister, one of my sisters, passed away in a hospice in Devon, actually, and I so admired the work that they did. I thought, well, now I'm retired, I've got a bit of spare time, so I will offer it to my local hospice here in Ashford to do some driving. So I basically bring patients into, as Nigel said, into the day hospice once a week and then drop them home afterwards. And I find it a very rewarding thing to do.
Now, Mac, you were nodding and agreeing, as John was saying, that the Pilgrims Hospice, or any hospice, it seems that people don't seem to have a fair idea of what goes on here. What does go on here that surprised you so much that you thought, actually, no, this isn't what I thought, this is, a good place to be?
Personally, I think people have got the wrong outlook on what the word hospice means. I've had same experience as John, is that my wife passed away with it, and is that it is not as what it is. Staff are fantastic, the place is fantastic. It is just a place to come where they can do what they want to do on the day out. The same as John and Jim, at the end of the day, we bring them in to the day hospice clinics. Same as John, my first wife passed away with cancer. It's returning many thanks to the help that I got when I had the problem a few years ago.
I think people think that the hospice is a place to die, really, isn't it? Whereas
certainly not. It certainly is not, and I think this is part of the problem, that people use the word hospice. They think that they're going to come in and never go out, and that is totally wrong. It's a fantastic place. You come in for physiotherapy, you come in for a day centre. It's a break for them. It's also a break for the carers. It gives them a break from the caring of 24/7, and at the end of the day, it's such a fantastic place, and the staff, the patients, there's people out there with problems, but the patients here, they never have a problem.
So it's a place to come to continue living.
Oh, there's things here to do if they want to do it, and I think it's fantastic.
And Jim, can I ask a little bit about your background as to why you involved?
Yes, I had time on my hands like these other two gentlemen. I wasn't actually had anybody actually in the hospice. Since then I have, a relation of mine. But no, I and to follow on from what Mac was saying, I've had several of my people I've been bringing. I don't bring anymore because their medicine condition is now controlled by the medicine. And I've got 5 or 6 people, I've been doing it for 3 years, 5 or 6 people don't come anymore, and they've got the whole thing is under control. And so the word hospice is for treating, if you look in the dictionary, for treating an incurable disease, but not a controllable disease. And that's the difference. If you look it up in the dictionary, hospice is not a place to die.